Hello, my name is Joel Snedeker. I have over the weeks mentioned different facts about computers and games, but this week I'll explain how games are beneficial for education. You might be wondering how a video game can be beneficial for education. In the past, people have said that it wasn't, but over the years, different journals have proved, like I am today, it is. It is beneficial for three things: experience it gives, hand-eye coordination, and skills. Experience is best explained by Dr. James Paul Gee, a professor at Arizona University and a leading authority on literacy and potential of educational games. During a talk at the Learning and Brain Conference, that the best kind of learning comes as a result of well-designed experiences. One type of example will be comparing experience of video games with math. Video games and math, let's picture this. You have basic arithmetics. Does that not transfer over to algebra and even calculus? Now look at the Final Fantasy series. You play Final Fantasy 1. And beat it. And then you play Final Fantasy 7. Are they the same? No. But the information on how to play the first game is transferable to the 7th. And learning how to transfer information learned is a valuable asset for learning education. The next area of experience is language. You read a school book and learn new words. Now read a game manual and look how many words you can learn, such as adept and many others, which learn to decode words is an experience that will help in education. The last experience you will get will be for kids to be enticed to learn and encourage them with risk taking. And hand-eye coordination is gained from video games. Hand-eye coordination, how you can get that and help with education. In experience, I showed math and English. Now I'll show how games help with music and physical education classes. Let's start with music. How can you get hand-eye coordination from a game that would help with this class? And education.com sums it up in 2 words: Guitar Hero. You might laugh and say, yeah, right. But you try to pick up the guitar and play any of the levels, even on the easiest difficulty, and see how far you do. And see if you can even complete a level. It's not easy to think, is it? As for physical education, the biggest thing in any sport is hand-eye coordination. Now you're probably thinking, okay, now name a game that can build that kind of skill in hand-eye coordination that would help with sports. Well, here's a game for you. It's even an oldie. Duck Hunt. That game requires a great deal of hand-eye coordination and mental capacity to follow the ducks. As for skills you gain from video games that help with education, here are 4: timing, organization, resource management, and morality. These skills help with education as a whole and for life outside school. Timing is taught in games like Mario. To notice patterns and know when to do something and when not. This will help with noticing patterns in class syllabuses and with assignments. Organization is taught with games like Tetris. If you do not have organization skills, what will happen when you look for your homework assignment and cannot find it? Resource management is taught in any role-playing game. With role-playing games you have classes, and you're not going to put a armor on that's meant for, let's say, a mage that increases intelligence on a warrior that needs strength. So you need to realize what resources you have, when to use them, and how to use them. This is very important in education, since when doing reports and other assignments, you're going to need to use your resources to find the information. For example, this presentation I'm giving, I have already used too. And I found the skills gained from video games from an article on crack.com by Robert Brockway. That's three good resources that I use using my resource management. Last skill you gain is morality. This is the most important skill of all. Different games with morality are Skyrim, many of the Star Wars games. Require you to do morality where you become either good or evil. This is important since morality will prevent you from committing things like academic dishonesty. With all the knowledge you have given today, when you look in on your kids and you see them playing a video game, you can realize they are still learning and still getting skills that they can use now and later on. Even so, I will leave you with this warning. Like all good sayings, too much of a good saying is not always good.